All right, guys, made it to Peyton's house. This is his truck. It's a 1988 Chevy Silverado. It's got the 305 TBI. It is an automatic. I believe it was his grandpa's truck, so basically a one owner. For the most part, it's pretty clean. We do have a couple things that we'll try to do today or within a reasonable time. We got some head gaskets we can replace. We got some actual lowering springs. Right now they're just cut. It is dropped just a little bit. And then we got the air cleaner off right now. Mess around with a couple things, see what we can't do.
Alrighty, so here are our parts. We have some Beltec lowering springs, some cab corners from Summit Racing, and some Fells Pro valve cover gaskets. And then somewhere in all of this mess, we have a power steering line. Alrighty, so today we're going to be diagnosing, I think, a misfire. I believe it's spark plug wire, but we're going to see. I'm going to have him inside cranking the key while I test with a different spark plug, each spark plug wire. I think it's number, what, 8, 7, 6, 5. Number 5 in the rear. So let's get on to that. Alrighty, give me 1 second. I want to pull this spark plug off. Oh, it's tight back here. Now, if I was smart, when I did this last time, I would put dielectric grease on it, but I didn't. All right, so I've got these pliers that have a round end on it. I'm gonna pull this spark plug boot off with this so I don't damage the electrode inside. Makes it so much easier to get these working. All right, heard the click. I'm gonna also hold it with this so I don't shock the shit out of myself. Alrighty, 1 second.
Yeah,
all right, ready? Just crank it. Stop. Fuck! Oh my God, that hurt so bad. I shocked the fuck out of myself.
Did you hold the wire?
No, you're just supposed to crank it like.
Right.
Live and let learn. We got spark though. So.
There was spark.
Actually, no, I was not supposed to be holding it. That was what I was supposed to be doing. I thought that would insulate me though. Okay, well, it didn't. Let me pop that one back on. Oh man, that hurt.
So you're saying just a quick little...
No. You can actually let it go. This is burnt through on some of them right there. So I wonder if it is this one. I thought it was the one in the very back, but it might be the one right next to it, number 7. Or no, 6. Oh, I can't get my pliers in there because of this. Oil dipstick. I don't want to rip it. Might have to though. Alright, I got it. Alright, this time I'm going to wedge it in a place where I will not get shocked, but it is still grounded. So, go ahead and crank it.
All the way?
Yeah, I'll tell you when. Alright. Alright, we got spark on that one. You know, I ran this thing low on oil. Wait a minute. That spark plug's loose. That spark plug's really loose. I can feel it. Hey Justin, come feel this. That thing's not even finger tight.
Like not even wrench?
No, not even. Feel it.
Excuse me,
Come
guys.
over
I'm gonna wedge right in here.
On this side.
Which one is it?
This one. Second from the back. Feel it. Just wiggle it around.
I'll find it first. Where you at, little sucker?
It's like right below the oil dipstick.
Where's the oil dipstick? Oh, right there. It's below it or above it?
Like right behind it. Feel it?
I think that's it. No. The fuck are your...
Right here. Oh, right there.
It's like down and...
Look, follow my finger. There, there you see it.
I was touching it.
Hey, feel it going up and down? It is not supposed to do that.
No.
All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna tighten all these.
You can hear it. Huh.
You get it out?
Yeah.
How's that looking?
Can't read spark plugs. I don't know how.
Not bad.
Not terrible. I've seen worse.
That gap's really big though.
They're gapped all the way.
Yeah, to fucking Jesus. Yeah, you can definitely tell it was spitting some soot out around the edge of this.
Yeah.
And some oil. So we were losing oil there. Alright, well, good to know. Those are not supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, well, let's put that back in. Tighten it.
Make sure she's tight this time.
Yeah. What socket? What size is that?
5/8. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's a 14. And all my other ones are giant ones.
All right, mister. Now you're going to go in there whether you want to or you don't.
Yeah, you want me to grab the impact?
Just impact the freaking
Yeah.
spark plug. Ooh, good.
Why did I crack my block? Say it's 5/8.
Yes, sir. Aha. We have found the hole. No, we have not.
There we go, there's the 5/8.
Why do you not want to be? You're supposed to be.
I can't really see it. I'm working on it.
That's what I'm saying. Your header's in the way.
These are manifolds, but yeah.
Yep. Roughly. Might be.
I'll check you.
Nope, I'm definitely not in. She ain't wanting to thread. Come on.
Okay, well this one is tight, but I'm just gonna retorque it.
Son of a biscuit.
Well, that could be causing a misfire there.
Maybe it's because I'm too far out. Mr. Sir, you are going to go in your designated hole.
God, I still have a headache from that. Shocking the shit out of me.
Got you pretty good, didn't it?
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still buzzing. I did that once before school. You remember that?
No. I remember the one I did recently on my truck.
Yeah, I was reaching back on this distributor because one of the spark plug wires was loose from working on the Model T.
Okay, yeah.
And I had, oh, what? Tighten it? No, wait.
Thinking the same thing.
These are really hard to get out. We were working on that Model T, and God, it's getting really tight. I pulled the spark plug wire off to see if it had spark. I didn't get it on all the way. Clearly, I'm not the best mechanic.
We're not professionals around here.
Yeah.
Take what we do at your own risk.
And I reached back to plug it back in while it was running. I did the same thing, but I was holding the fender. So when I touched it, I went through one hand, through my heart, and then exited through my other hand that was on the fender. That one I laid down on the ground before school in my driveway, because I was like, oh my God. Holy shit, is that what a heart attack feels like?
Oh, dude, I did that with the Model T.
Yeah?
The shock boxes. Model Ts have these the 4 spark plugs and things came into, well, they had spark plugs. They just didn't have coil packs or distributors or nothing like that. They have these little boxes. They're only about yay big. Typically made out of wood with some lead or something in them. Anyways, really, they can shock you. They can shock you pretty bad. So we were cranking on those, and little to my knowledge, somebody had left the key in the
Ignition.
The boxes were hot. I touched the box. Proceeded to shock myself. Not good.
What do they call those things?
I forget. They're something or other.
Yeah. Can't remember though. Whatever.
Coil blocks?
No, they are coil boxes.
Yeah, but
It's not that. I want to say ticker box, but I know it's not that. It's not rhythm box. What
Can't
are
think of the
they
name.
called? Bet if I looked it up on Safari, it would take me there because I've been looking them up.
come on, catch a thread.
That's tight.
Nothing.
You know, that also would have been the source of my exhaust tick.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe Mr. Cash, you can figure out how to finagle this bad boy back into spot.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just not wanting to go all the way in or what the teethy show is.
Here. Let me see. And honestly, that other side, when I was working on that, it didn't go in real well. I want to get a boroscope on
Stick 'em
this
down in
engine.
there.
Yeah. Because this engine only has like 90K on it, but it's sitting for a long time. So 10 years does a lot to an engine. Let me switch you. Extensions. If you look at my tool chest, there's another
it.
short extension. Well, there's a short one like this. That's probably what you were fighting.
She wanted to feed?
Yeah, no, she's in.
Okay. When in doubt, give it to Peyton Cash.
Yeah, but check to make sure the spark plugs are tight, because he probably won't tighten them. God, I can't believe that was loose. That's crazy.
It would be really nice if that was the issue.
It would be. It definitely would be. Can you go over there and push on those spark plug wires and see if that is the, see if they're all on there tight? I believe they should be. This thing sounds, I mean, it didn't sound, it was running terrible beforehand. But,
Yeah, you should be good. Rain. Nature's water.
loose.
What is it again?
No, another one. That one's tight. I can feel it.
Hey.
This front one's also loose. That's like the easiest one to get to. Alright, switch this other bank. Tight. 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 Loose.
Huh.
3 out of 8 is not a passing score.
No.
So we're gonna come back when all these are tight.
All right, guys, we made a discovery. Was this cylinder 8? Front or second one back?
It's the front, so I think it is 8. This is not ideal. Get some light on this.
You do not want it blacker.
That is
dark
oil. You know, that's pretty bad. So we're gonna clean this up and
Act like we didn't see it.
this engine might not be as healthy as we once dreamed it was. Oh no. That's pretty bad. Go. Go, keep going. Okay, we're sparking. Alright, so I cleaned up that spark plug, made sure that it was sparking. It looked good enough to put back in. I think we're going to go ahead and do valve cover gaskets because it looked like it was leaking on the outside of this as well. I did these valve cover gaskets a long time ago, and it was not good, to say the least. This is not the first time I've had a problem with oil with this engine. It's honestly probably time for a swap or a rebuild. But I'm trying to get everything I can out of this engine before I do that. This back one is also loose. I don't know why. Beats me. So we're just gonna tighten that, and like Justin said, act like that never happened. Because it never did.
If you squint your eyes and look away, you won't see it.
Yeah.
And nothing will ever be broken.
Hell, that didn't even feel like it was on there. But that's fine, guys. Sometimes, to save on fuel, you just unplug some of the spark plug wires, and they won't burn it. So that's a little known trick. A lot of mechanics will try to tell you can't get a V6 economy out of a V8, but that's just not true, guys.
Just unplug to the spark plug
Yep,
wires.
just don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Now I'm gonna tighten these things up that I forgot to tighten, so I clearly know what I'm talking about. Clearly. Yeah, this is not ideal, guys. I'm gonna be pretty frank with you guys. This is probably the worst thing that could have happened for this engine. I thought it was low on compression, and it clearly was.
When you install spark plugs, you want to make sure they are tight.
Yeah, this one's been out for a while. It has some carbon deposits on it as well. So in a later video, we're going to replace these, but for now, we're just going to clean them up. The only thing I have in my garage right now is carb cleaner. So we're just gonna do that. And then also, well, I guess these are 4 or 5 years old now, so they should be replaced. We're gonna do valve cover gaskets as well, because I can see they're leaking down the engine block. But we are just gonna act like we didn't see any of this ever. Right, Justin?
Agreed.
Yep.
14 millimeter. Found a 15 millimeter.
That could work.
15.
Yeah.
Where you needed it?
My hand. No. No,
Way too big?
you went the wrong way.
Way too big?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably right here in this toolbox, would it not?
Good extension.
I think you're missing your hat.
Might be one in my toolbox. My big one.
Got another headlamp?
I do. But you just have to give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
Do you have that socket?
Which one?
The one you were looking for?
No, that's why I need the headlamp. I can't see the numbers on any of these.
Exactly where I did that. If you look in the back of the truck, in the back right.
Facing the front of the truck back there?
Yeah, the passenger side. Huh? No, probably below it. Energizer.
I'm simply the best there ever is and ever will be. I just found that with no light.
Might I add with expert directions, but whatever.
Already version.
Is it?
No, it's a white truck. Oh yeah.
Better?
Mm-hmm. Is it clipped in there?
Hmm?
Is it clipped in there?
No.
Yeah.
No, I need to take this bolt out as well.
Smells like gasoline up in here.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
alternator not just gonna fall?
Hope not.
What's it called?
This needs to be lifted up now. Yeah.
It's got on something metal.
I did this last time. I think you get this. What is it called?
I think this bar right here.
I did this last time. I don't think I had to take this alternator off. There we go. Alrighty.
Doesn't look terrible.
No, it looks a lot better than it did last time.
Really?
A lot better.
One.
Alrighty guys, we got this valve cover off. You can see I'm putting the exact same gaskets off that, pulling the exact same gaskets that came off. I'm gonna put those right back on there in Fells Pro. I don't know why these failed. Looks like it failed back there. Like back here on this one, we're gonna look and see why. Oh,
You got a bent valve cover
I think I do have a bent valve cover.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a chunk taken out of that one right there.
We're gonna see if it's the same on the other side. I don't, that might be factory. That is, I can't really tell.
I guess it's time for race valve covers.
No, that's factory, but I think it is bent back here. Yeah, I don't see any oil anywhere except for this back, that back, and this bottom one. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up and slap new gaskets on it. Alrighty, so we got this valve cover gasket off, and I think my head is warped, unfortunately. So I'm going to put some gasket maker on the bottom and on the inside of the valve cover gasket, and then hopefully that'll eat up a little bit more of the inconsistency.
Inconsistent.
No, you can't do it either.
Inconsistency.
Yeah. And then I'll have to look for new valve cover gaskets and probably some new heads. And at that point, you know, might as well just rebuild the whole engine or put something else in it. But hopefully this gets me through for a little while longer until I can blow it up, and then then we can get back with you.
All right, guys. So we're just wrapping up. We finished up the passenger side. It's super easy. Way easier than the driver's side. You basically just take out the 4 bolts, just like you do on the driver's. We had to take that out. You may not necessarily have to, but we did just to make it easier. And over here on the driver's side, just to recap, your alternator supports. One shoots down into the top of the block, another one shoots off into the side of the block, and then they all connect with a bolt that's right here. Bolt there, bolt there. Unbolt all 3 of those, then you can unbolt the 4 bolts, and you got to kind of like wedge it out. Don't be afraid to get a little rough with it. That kind of wraps up the gasket job for now. Next time we come back, we'll try to look maybe into replacing those springs and see if Peyton maybe got some valve covers. See if we can replace those. See you guys next time.